The tax system in Ghana today is not favoring manufacturing at all. They have been in position of additional taxes. We have the growth and sustainability levy, which has just been introduced. We've always complained about the straight levy, where you charge 15% on VAT, but and then you can only recover the 15%. Meanwhile, government, you are paying 21.9% to government by way of VAT. So if you are unable to recover, then that becomes a levy on you. That additional 6% or so also adds to your cost of doing business. Compared to the general, of course, some of the big trading companies pay a similar VAT system, but a lot of them that are competing even at the SME level, they pay the flat rate. So that becomes a challenge. So a lot of the taxes are not going in favor of manufacturing. So if we add it to all the other cost areas that I've mentioned, it makes manufacturing very vulnerable. And it affects their cost of production. And we live in a very competitive environment where imports just come in. Our borders are not protected at all. Even some are smuggling the goods in, they are not paying the right duties. And therefore, they undermine the very capacity of local industries to produce and supply. And that has been a big challenge. So it really, it's a true reflection of what is going on. I've had the opportunity of visiting a number of our companies lately. From the beginning of this year, I've done a lot of company visits. And all of them, the message is the same, that there are challenges in the system. And indeed, they are not expanding. They are downsizing, or they are at best trying to sustain what they can manage now. So it's really a big challenge. Even though the intention is there to grow, I think some of these challenges are not helpful. And if you consider the fact that over 300,000 students are coming out of our tertiary institutions every year, these are the sectors, the agriculture, the manufacturing, the linkage between the two, the value chains. These are the areas that should absorb a lot of our people. But I think that there are serious challenges in this area. So I would say that the picture painted is actually a true reflection of what is happening in the manufacturing sector.
Okay,
I appreciate that some of them are global related, but whatever the cause is, the reality is what I'm talking about. And the reality is that manufacturing sector has been seriously challenged.
And just give me a sense of this. What do you reckon to be the biggest challenge? Is it the taxes?
No, it's in the manufacturing sector, a combination of things happens at the same time. Okay. In the business sector, if you want to solve one problem, other problems will also be there. So it's a package of things that must happen simultaneously. But if you're asking me to rank them, I can go by the AGI Business Barometer, which actually ranks the key challenges. Okay. And I can say that taxes is a major one of them. Okay. The utility tariffs is one of them. Okay. The cost of capital is another. Okay. The uncertainty in the environment is also another. So a couple of things, but all have an effect. Depending on which sector you operate within the manufacturing sector, the effect is felt differently depending on which of the variables are actually affected.
Thankfully.